when all that shit came out about Trump, right? He did this, he did that, blah, blah, blah. It was all pretty pedestrian, sort of like, oh, he grabbed my boob and then took me in the back. Just really generic, sort of like, it's become sort of the cliched story. And then this one woman, so I'm sitting there going like, all right, the Clintons are fucking filthy. Who knows if they paid these people? Who knows what the fuck's going on? It's right before just when this is coming out. And so I was going, all right, we'll see. And then finally this woman came on and she goes, so he made advancements at me. And she goes, I just pushed him away and said, get real, which is the perfect thing to say because you're in your 20s. He's like fucking 106. It's like, yeah, right. Are you serious? So she goes, I said, get real. And then she said, he thrusted his genitals towards me and said, get real.
Yeah.
And she said that, and the way she imitated him, I was in the car with my wife. I said, he fucking did that one. He did that one. There's no fucking way. That is just too specific. Like, I got the creeps of, like, get real. So
I wonder what the logistics are, or the legality is, rather, of the audio tape. Like, if you don't know you're being recorded, like, you know you're being recorded for a show, you're wearing a microphone, but you don't know you're being recorded while you're on a bus. And you're talking about grabbing him by the pussy and all that.
He was talking, to me,
talking trash.
He's talking shit.
Yeah, like Joey Diaz would say something like that, and I would be fucking crying, laughing. And he would be egging it up. He would ramp it up. He would make it way exaggerated because he knows it's funny.
He's going for the laugh.
Yeah. If you're sitting next to Trump and he's like, I just grabbed him by the pussy, you'd be fucking crying, laughing.
That's why Billy Bush, I defended him on my podcast. Like, I'm not saying the guy's a great guy, but to fire a fucking guy because of a fucking 20-second clip from 11 years ago.
What's he supposed to do?
He's interviewing the guy, and what you're supposed to do is keep the interviewer happy.
Yes.
The interviewee happy. So if he's, grab him by the pussy. Hey, grab him by the pussy. Yeah.
But he's not even saying anything bad. Billy Bush didn't say anything bad. He just didn't admonish him.
This guy at work said, well, when he said to the woman, go over and give him a hug, he became part of the sexual assault. And I was just like, what there was no sexual assault. What they were saying, if he actually did it, was... But the whole thing was just like this. Just, I understand women getting flipping out about it. As far as obviously, just the whole, it would be them. But what they don't know is the way guys talk when they're not there.
Yes.
And I'm going to say, dude, the fucking shit that we've said.
And we say it for fun.
Yeah.
We don't say it because we really want to go grab someone by the pussy and pick them up like a bowling ball. Yeah, we say it because it's funny.
It's funny, and you're talking.
And it's completely ridiculous and inappropriate.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Joey Diaz is a perfect example.
I will say, if you do have $1 billion, what I'm learning through Cosby and all these fucking guys is evidently you can do that. And he did say that. He's going like, you get famous enough, you can just walk up and grab him by the pussy. And that was just so absurd to me. I'm like, you can do that? You can't do that.
Well, he's got so much money. You got to think when you get to that billion.
I don't think that guy could get you $6,000 in cash if you gave him 5 weeks.
But I don't think that's correct. I think he's leveraged out quite a bit, but I'm pretty sure he'd go to the ATM and get $6,000. But I know you're exaggerating too.
$6,000's a funny number.
It's a funny number. It is funny, right?
I'm just saying, like, dude, there's like liquid rich,
right?
And your assets are paid off, and then there's, I got this, and I'm gonna take a loan against this, and then I'm gonna do that, and get some investors here, and then I'm gonna stick my fucking name on it to build my brand. There's that way where you're sort of like steroiding up your value, but at the end of the day, it's like, all right, but how much can you get me right fucking now? Like, I don't get that whole, like, well, all my shit's tied up.
Right.
And I got other guys, I'm working with.
Let me see the zeros. What's in your bank account? Show me your phone. Yeah.
Yes. That helicopter with your name on the back, is that paid off? Is that a sticker? Is that a sticker that they take off and then they put fucking Mark Cuban on the back?
But if you're a woman showing up at his house and you're supposed to have a business lunch, you don't know that. You show up, he's got this sprawling estate that looks like a castle. He's got these enormous grounds. He's probably got 50 people working just at his house. There's people greeting you. They're taking you into these rooms. He comes out in a $10,000 suit. He's got diamonds and Rolexes and everything's beautiful. And you're like, holy shit, it's Donald Trump.
His toupee's like $80,000.
What is he doing with his fucking hair? Why doesn't he go the way you and I did? You and I recognized it was over.
Because I don't think it was acceptable back then.
But it's acceptable
Jordan had to make it acceptable. Jordan made it acceptable.
But he made it acceptable for black guys. For white guys,
but he transcended.
Bruce Willis.
No, Curly Neal of the Globetrotters made it acceptable for black guys. Then Jordan was just, everyone wanted to be like Mike.